What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I want to talk about narcissistic infidelity. Why narcissists cheat so much. Now, the thing that kind of separate a narcissist cheating from any other person cheating is the reason why narcissists cheat so much. Because when a narcissist enter a partnership with someone, they're entering it because of something that they can gain from the person. It was always some premeditated, decision to get involved with the person. It was always some hidden agenda behind why they found you so fascinating to be with in the first place. So of course they know what to do during the love bombing or the hoovering stage to get you right where they want you. But when it comes to what they need to do to keep you, that's where they lack the most. Because narcissists, they don't know how to maintain a relationship or companionship and love. Narcissists, the thing they get the most out of relationship is supply. Just as any other person who they deal with. It's all about supply with the narcissist. It's all about power and control with the narcissist, no matter what the situation may be. And the reason why they cheat so much, well, there's so many different reasons. Because they become bored with you. They don't feel like they're gaining anything from you anymore. And even in a relationship with a narc, you may not notice that you may become a gray rock in a relationship to them, because you might start to feel a little drained by everything that you deal with a narc. And you may not even know what gray rock is, but you're giving it to them. And so that may bore them. At the same time, it's like you don't go back and forth with them. You don't put in the energy to kind of give them what they want. So that's why they get bored and move on to another person. But at the same time, they still keep you as an open option. That's why it leaves you with, dealing with someone who is a serial cheater. And of course, I wouldn't advise anybody to stay in a relationship with someone who just doesn't respect you. Especially if they just come to the point where they are, just open with it and they just don't care. They become sloppy with it and they just do what they do and they don't care how it makes you feel. So I would advise anybody to get away from that type of situation anyway, no matter who it is. But when it comes to a narcissist, they're going to always leave you open as an option of somebody to come back to. Other reasons why they cheat is because they always take something from the person who they've been with. And they bring that along with them to the next person who they deal with. And I've had this happen to me before with an ex. Everything that he got from our relationship, he took along with him in his next relationship. And he mimicked everything that I did in a relationship. And it's like he took a part of my personality and pretend like it was his own in order to love bomb other people. That's one tricky thing that narcissists do. So it's like the next person they end up in a relationship with, it's not even the narc who they're with. It's you who they're in a relationship with. Because again, narcissist is just like this spirit that attaches itself on to a situation. And it goes from person to person to person. That's why they cheat so much, because they need so much of supply. Especially the good source of supply is not something they're willing to give up on so easily. Again, when they get bored, they move on to the next person. And those who are like mentally and physically abused, verbally abused by a narcissist, those are the ones who really try to please the narcissist. And see, this is another good source of supply for them, because it gives them, you're giving them so much of what they need. So they know they know what box to put you in. And then again, they got the person who's someone like the one who gives them nothing in return. Kind of gray rocks them. They know what box to put you in. And then there's the person who somewhat gives them a run for their money. But at the same time, they know that they can gain supply from their person. They know what box to put you in. And then there's the people that they know who they can use, who they can get so much out of. Because a narcissist, when they enter a relationship, trust me, it's already like some premeditated stuff that comes to mind. It's something they've already scoped you out about. Something they know that they can get out of you. They are some of the biggest opportunists. They will get involved with people for money, for monetary gain. If they can use you for what you have to get something out of it, they will do that. Because they never enter a relationship seeking love and companionship. It's all about power and control and what they can get from you. That's why they have so many people. That's why they got so many different people pulling the box, and they think that they can go back to their person. Some people they can go back to. After they ghost you, discard you, they know that they can come back to certain ones. And for the most part, they always do. Until you realize who you're dealing with, and you make the final discard with them. And you go no contact and cut them off completely. So that is why narcissists cheat so much. Because it's like what they're doing is putting together a collection of people who they know they can go back to. It was never about love, never about respect, never about companionship. It was all about what they can gain from you. Even your personality. They even take your personality with them. And they pretend like, that's just who they are. When narcissists are empty inside, they don't even know who they are. That's why they're so unhappy. And that's why they do this, they use these traits of abuse, tactics of abuse so much. Because they are empty inside. And they don't know what it feels like to hurt somebody, because it's like they just don't have anything to, it's like they don't know what it feels like to hurt. So they don't know how much they are hurting somebody. And maybe sometimes they do know that they're hurting people. They just don't care. So anyway, that concludes this video. Leave y'all comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.